I'm here in Kilkenny City today to meet with three very special people. I'll be talking jewellery with Christopher Heltzel, but first I'm going to speak with John Marr, who's doing something very special in the glorious Kilkenny sunshine for Crumlin's Children's Hospital. And the walking though, I mean, obviously living in Goresbridge, you've got a fantastic place to go walking. It's like paradise basically. Yeah. Beautiful riverbanks and woodland and that. I mean, when you set out, you're actually leaving from Goresbridge.
That's right.
Will you have a kind of a send-off there? Will you have a team of people who are kind of walking with you a certain stretch of the way? Or
well, possibly. I'm not going to stop anybody from coming with me. If they want to come with me, the company would be great. Certainly when I'm walking along by the river, it'd be more than appropriate to have somebody with me. I'll be leaving early on the 9th of August, 6 o'clock, so if somebody wants to come, they better be at the river.
I have a feeling the send-off will be the night before, so there'll be a few sore heads.
I'll try and miss that one, you know.
No, it's a fantastic cause. Why Crumlin?
Well, we all start out as kids, and you know, Crumlin is in bad need of money, to put it bluntly. And if you haven't had any kids in Crumlin, you're lucky, and those people that have kids there know what it's about, and it's easy to get them to get behind me, you know, so just felt it was an obvious one.
There are so many families I think who've been touched by Crumlin, or people who know families who've been touched by Crumlin.
Yeah, everybody knows somebody.
They do incredible work. They do incredible work. So the funds are going directly to the hospital. For equipment and things like that.
Exactly. Yeah, they have big plans up there for extensions, and you know, the equipment alone is going to take a big chunk of money. So every little helps, you know, and I'm very grateful to people that have given me anything so far, and it all adds up, you know. So.
No, it's a wonderful cause. You're to be commended for doing it. I think you're crazy for doing it as well, because it seems very hard, but I love that you're doing it.
That's the first time I heard that, but thanks anyway.
So John, if people want to get in contact with you or to make a donation, how can they do that?
You can go onto the Crumlin website, go to Derry Walk, follow the link and follow the directions from there, or come to me directly. My phone number is 087 266 5090, or meet me in person.
You know how much I love coming here to Rudolph Heltzel, but I think you have such a loyal clientele. What do you think is the overall reason why people keep coming back to you over and over again?
Primarily a love of the jewellery, I think. The joy, and then the customer service.
Well, that's true. Customer service is pretty good.
We try our best.
But the designs are so unusual, aren't they? They're really beautiful. I mean, is that something that just sort of came naturally to your dad, and then obviously to you as well, or was that something he was striving for, to actually find something different?
Yeah, no, he's worked very hard, but his designs come from his soul. They come from somewhere different. They're a form of expression in the way that art is a form of expression.
Because they are like pieces of art. They're like little mini craft pieces, aren't they? Each piece is quite intricate, and even the most simple pieces have great story to them, and the way the design is thought out.
That's true. I think if you were to blow them up into bigger sizes, they would be pieces of sculpture. They would be accepted as pieces of sculpture. Definitely.
Yeah, I think as a woman as well, they're quite feminine, but you can understand that a man has designed them in a way, you know, for a woman.
And which he has.
Yeah, no, because they're not just sort of like they're quite fluid, a lot of the pieces. In their intricacy, they can appeal to men as well. I know a lot of men who obviously don't wear women's jewellery, well, as far as we know, but they really enjoy the designs, and they like how the form has sort of taken shape and everything.
That's true. I mean, primarily the pieces are designed to look good on women and to make them feel even more beautiful. But they are definitely designs that appeal to men as well, because of the technical aspect, perhaps.
So on a day-to-day basis, you've got customers coming in, you're working in the workshop. How do you manage to handle everything?
I just try my best.
And you succeed, obviously.
Well, so far so good.
You must enjoy both aspects though, because you seem to lend yourself easily to both.
Yeah, there are very different challenges working in the workshop to promoting the business, working in the shop. But I like the variety. I definitely like the variety.
Marketing has played a huge part, and especially through social media in the last couple of years. How have you adapted to that?
We're on Facebook, looking into Pinterest. It's difficult for a small business to promote themselves. We're doing our best, and our best form of marketing is word of mouth, and that's how we have developed.
I notice as well that like you often say we're a small business, and you are, in the sense that the operation, the amount of people here.
It's a family business.
Okay.
So from that point of view, it's
Yeah. Okay. But from like world reputation, speaking of world reputations, I mean, you have great standing, and people, when they talk about gold and silversmithing, your father's name is one of the first names mentioned. Incredible clientele that you won't give up names, obviously, but you have had commissions for the royal family, and for you've had Hollywood starlets wearing your pieces, but you won't tell anybody who these people are.
I think it's because those customers value the fact that they can buy without the.
Okay, so the anonymity, obviously.
The anonymity, yeah.
Okay.
Which they don't necessarily get in other businesses more interested in promoting the business.
But it's lovely that you will do that in a traditional way, that you will be loyal to your clients, not give their names to the public.
I think it also comes from the belief in what we're doing, the unwillingness to compromise the design and the workmanship.
Okay. Okay, and it's lovely. It's quite. I don't know. It's sort of an old way of doing things. It's lovely. We don't see that too often anymore.
Yeah, it comes from and that's what I love about the business, is that there's the integrity that I've vowed and do continue. It's not primarily about making money. It's about making beautiful pieces that bring joy to people.
You took over from your father a couple of years ago. What have you done differently? Have you tried to incorporate different things, or are you sticking to the Rudolf Helzel method? How are you progressing?
Trying to find a reasonable compromise between the new world of online marketing and that kind of thing, and the realities of the world. When my father started, there was less available in the market. Today people are bombarded with so much to buy, so it's a question of introducing people to the jewellery, and generally once people walk into the shop, they remain loyal almost for life.
I'll be one of those people if my wallet will allow me to. Okay, thank you so much. So Jack Lukeman, it's lovely to meet you here in Kilkenny. As a Kilderman, I'm surprised to find you here. Do you come to Kilkenny a lot?
Yeah, well, Kilkenny has a lot to offer. It's a pretty good, well, it's obviously a great tourist destination. Not that I'm a tourist, but great restaurants, and that's kind of what draws me here a lot of the time.
And a really good live music scene, actually. So I don't know if you get a chance to kind of see what's going on, but there are a lot of great venues here. And obviously you play yourself in some of the bigger venues, but great musical appreciation amongst the people of Kilkenny.
Well, yeah, I've played in Kilkenny a lot over the years. The Watergate.
Yeah,
Watergate, and also you were lucky to get the Set Theatre, which is probably one of the prettiest venues in the country. So there's lots of cool places to play around, and you got Ballykeefe out the road where the amphitheatre. That's one of the most spectacular venues in the country. So I've played a lot in Kilkenny over the years. It's a great old music town, and a lot of great musicians have come out.
Fantastic, and a lot of musicians living around the area and that kind of thing. I think they're kind of drawn. It is a kind of creative hub. There's a lot to offer. From your own point of view, then, what are you working at the moment? I know you often go to Edinburgh. Are you working towards that at the moment? Are you heading towards Edinburgh this year?
Yeah, there's every August is a bit of a busman's holiday. We head over to Edinburgh and play for the month over there. And I launched the 27 Club, which is a show that I'm doing at the moment, which is all the various musical icons who passed at the tender age of 27. So that's been running. We've been to Germany with it, and to the States, and
it's been really successful. An unusual idea for a show, given that there are sort of macabre connotations, but the music that's been produced by these people who have sadly left us at the age of 27, the music will live on forever, and some amazing bodies of work, incredible pieces.
Well, the only macabre thing is the title, really. The rest of it is just a celebration of the songs, and they're all very, the songs are immortal, and it's about the songs more so than anything else. So you get the opportunity to sing Jimi Hendrix songs and Doors songs and Nirvana songs, so all that's very thrilling. But I'm working on a new album at the moment, so we are taking the 27 Club back to Edinburgh again this year, but working on some new stuff also. So you're always doing one in between things. You're doing one thing, and on the next, you're always 6 months to a year ahead of yourself.
Yeah, sure. You have to be, obviously. I mean, when you've been involved in the 27 Club, maybe you've unearthed some old gems from some of those artists that maybe the rest of us don't know about. Has that influenced maybe your own work and the stuff that you're coming up with at the moment? Has that influenced you in some way?
Well, everything you do, seeps into how you write yourself. And when you sing other people's songs, you're always, you're learning new chord progressions, or you're learning, you get ideas lyrically. And yeah, it's always, for all the people I've covered outside of doing my own songs, they've all lent themselves to how I might write songs, or topics I might cover, or just general vibes, I suppose.
So travelling, obviously you've always travelled for work, but you must really enjoy it. Do you enjoy though coming home and having some downtime and coming to somewhere like Kilkenny just to kind of regroup and chill out?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you think about where would you like to come from, Ireland is probably one of the best places there is to come from.
Right answer.
Yeah, well, it's true though. It's nice to travel to other places, but it's nice to have a base, and I think Ireland is one of the best bases you can have. Yeah, it kind of gives you a different perspective on things when you come from an island, I think, rather than coming from a giant nation like America or Russia.
Well, it's lovely to meet you, and a surprise to find you here in Kilkenny, but a lovely surprise nonetheless. I can't wait to hear your new stuff, but the very best of luck with the rest of the tour for the 27 Club. Thank you so much.
Thank you.